Hello, it's Mark. Thanks for stopping by. So today we're going to do another whiskey review out here in the Big Thicket. So I don't know if we should do Whiskey in the Thicket or Scotch Sunday, but whatever, it's just a whiskey review. So today we have Glenfiddich 21. I've had this bottle a while. As you can see, it's nearly empty. I've been holding on the last drop just to do the review. So anyway, this is the 21-year-old Gran Reserva Rum Cask finish. So I'm going to go ahead and pour it. I hoped to have enough to do a side-by-side with the new bottling of it, but I don't know that I will. I don't know. We'll see. So, anyway, let me go ahead and roll it. Glenfiddich is a Speyside single malt Scotch. They're produced by William Grant and Sons. They've been family owned since then, since they began. They're located in Dufftown, Scotland, and Glenfiddich means Valley of the Deer, which you see their logo always has this deer on it. They are the best-selling single malt whiskey and the most awarded. They account for about 35% of all single malts sold. Founded in 1886 in the glen of the River Fiddick. They first distilled on Christmas Day, 1887, so a little over 100 years. They have not been mothballed and they were actually one of the only distillers that actually increased production during Prohibition. They have their own in-house cooperage. They, during the downturn in the 1970s, 60s and 70s, they began expanding their market, and basically they're kind of the ones who kind of invented the lure of the single malt. They have 32 swan neck stills, and they have their own cooperage. They have their own coppersmiths. They use a direct filing method. They make about 3.5 million gallons of whiskey a year. And you can see their new packaging. I don't think it's on the 21, even on the 21, but all the bottles now, you notice this triangular sort of shape. That's kind of their design now, and this is for the three basic ingredients of whiskey: water, yeast, and barley. So, anyway, what else can I tell you? Oh, I've already opened this one. What else? I think that's probably it. I think this is 40% ABV. Yeah, it's only 40% ABV for this price. That's kind of high. Yeah, so for 21-year-old, really feel like, it's they could have upped the ABV for what they're charging. It finished 4 months in the rum cask, so basically 21 years aged in American oak. Does it say anything about chill filtration or color? I don't know. So anyway, let me show it to you in the bottle and in the glass. Go ahead and read what I got here. Single malt since 1887, 21 years old, hand selected and finished in rum casks. This expression of rich Glenfiddich single malt Scotch whiskey has patiently matured and mellowed in American oak casks at the Glenfiddich distillery for 21 years. After achieving rich smoothness, it is then decanted into hand selected rum casks for a further 4 months, infusing this unique Glenfiddich with a spicy, warm, and indulgent toffee sweetness with hints of tobacco. Glenfiddich Gran Reserva has patiently matured and mellowed in American oak cask for 21 years. After achieving rich smoothness, then decanted in a hand selected rum cask for further 4 months, infusing Glenfiddich with warm and indulgent toffee. So yeah, same thing. Really nothing there. Inside the box, there is this little brochure. I don't think you want me to read everything in here, but there isn't a whole lot. It doesn't really say much. That's exactly what it says on the bottle. Exquisite rich aromas of fudge, hints of ripe banana, luxuriously on the nose, while its complex flavors of toffee and spice combined with warm oak and hints of smoke on the palate. Yeah, this is just a lot of just kind of nothing really about this whiskey. Mostly just about Glenfiddich itself. So, okay. Let's see what we got. Whew. Fruity. Very sweet fruits. I get leather. I don't get tobacco. This is more leathery to me. I do get banana for sure. Apple. Reminds me of a candied apple. Very sweet. Very, very sweet. That sugary sweetness. Definitely some banana in there though. Apples and bananas. Leather. Custard. Custard. A lot of custard comes through. Vanilla. Getting some of that oak. Smells very sweet. All right. Very sweet. Delicious. Vanilla. Sweet. Dried fruits, like dried like raisins. Sultanas. Maybe a little bit of fig. Very sweet. And drinkable. 40% ABV, you know, it's going to be pretty easy on the palate. Finish is kind of short and thin. Little pepper on the finish. That leather note is gone. I'm not getting that at all on the palate or the finish. Delicious, but yeah, it needs to be higher. They need to bump that ABV at least to 46. Very sweet. Yeah, again, same thing. Dried fruits, vanilla. There is definitely some oak in there. Getting that oak. It really isn't even that peppery on the finish. It's only a little bit peppery. That is really good. It just needs higher ABV. For the price, does it need to be on your shelf? I don't think so. If this was 40, 46, 48% ABV, this would be a great buy. For what they charge for the, gosh, I hate basing it on the price because it really is good. It really is good. This is great with a cigar. I have this a lot with a cigar because of the sweetness and that leather note. Very good rum sweetness. I don't know how to grade this one. Okay, I'm in a good mood. I'm gonna go with 7, just because I know it's gonna be on my shelf because I have a brand new bottle of the newer packaging. This is the older packaging. The new one's bright orange. It's like orange. But yeah, they didn't change the ABV for some reason. So, okay, there you have it. Thanks for stopping by. Subscribe, and we'll see you next time.